Morning to all our Sports Today family members. We are now gearing up for the fifth and final test between India and England that's going to start tomorrow. And Dharamshala is going to host its test match finally after 7 long years. India could have hosted Australia and Dharamshala in 2023, but unfortunately, because the outfield was not ready, they had to move the match to Indore. Now, it's a historic test for two individuals. One is Johnny Bairstow, the other is Ravichandran Ashwin. Ravichandran Ashwin came for the press conference yesterday, and Ben Stokes, just on the eve of the test match, has spoken out about how this series has been for England. He's given his own spin into it, going by the baseball mantra. He stated that, okay, as far as results are concerned, everybody will be thinking that, okay, we have gone backwards. But Ben Stokes is clear on this one fact that as the series has progressed, irrespective of the results, they have managed to progress as an individual totally. As an individual, as a unit, this India series has seen more progression for them. So yes, a 3-1 scoreline might not reflect on the progress that England are making at this point in time. So that is number one. Number two, he stated that, okay, as far as teams are concerned, whenever they have come to India, India have the best home record at this point in time. But we have been no pushovers. We have given India a far tougher fight than all the other opponents who have come here in India in the past. Now, okay, they won in Hyderabad. Credit to them, okay? But then they put up a fight in Vizag, complete abject surrender in Rajkot. Then if you look at Ranchi, perhaps it was a 50-50 tussle. They didn't help themselves by ensuring the last 3 wickets got you 130 runs. 46-run lead, they didn't capitalize on it, 192 runs. So whether England put up a far bigger fight than all the other visiting teams in the last couple of years, that is a very debatable thing. Remember, Australia in 2023 did put up a good fight. They beat India on a rank turner in Indore. The pitches compared to that time and the pitches compared to now, they are far, far better. England's pitches, if you look at the series that's happened, they are far better. Now, how is Dharamshala going to shape up? Because first day, you may see rain, 75% chances of rain on day one of the test match. But then apart from that, on all the 4 days, it's going to be sunny, but the conditions are going to be very cold. I mean, somewhat around 15 to 20 degrees, that's going to be the maximum, and the minimum is going to be in single digits. So is the cold weather going to impact the Dharamshala wicket? That remains to be seen now. But day one, it kind of will be a stop-start kind of a day because rain is predicted, 75% chances of rain in Dharamshala at this point. So India versus England, it's also going to be a very special occasion for Johnny Bairstow because Dharamshala is a venue for milestones for him. The 100th ODI that he played there was in Dharamshala. 100th test match is also going to be in Dharamshala for him. So Johnny Bairstow is really going to be in a very, very special company indeed. I mean, we are going to see number 77 and number 78, the number of players who have played test matches, 100 test matches. We are also going to see on March 8, number 79 and number 80 also enter that list in the form of Kane Williamson and Tim Southee. So it's a milestone-filled week for some cricketers. They're going to play the 100th test match. Now, as far as closer to home is concerned, what a missed opportunity for Madhya Pradesh. 93 runs heading into the final day, 4 wickets left for Vidarbha, and in a sensational display, Vidarbha have managed to beat Madhya Pradesh by about over 50 runs, and because of that, they are now into the final for the very first time of the Ranji Trophy after 2019. Whenever Vidarbha have reached the final, be it 2017-18, be it 18-19, they have won the Ranji Trophy final. But their opponent is going to be Mumbai, the 41-time champions of the Ranji Trophy, and they will be hell-bent to ensure that, yes, they will win number 42. It's been a long time coming for Mumbai that they have not managed to win the Ranji Trophy, and that's why the domestic behemoths that they are, Shardul Thakur put on a great show in the game against Tamil Nadu, and that's why Tamil Nadu were just blown away. They lost that golden opportunity. There has been a lot of criticism from the coach, Surakshan Kulkarni, that, okay, Tamil Nadu lost it at 9:30 itself when the toss, 9 o'clock itself when the toss happened. So that is resulting in a lot of criticism in the Tamil Nadu team at this point in time. But Mumbai and Vidarbha, what a splendid final. That is going to be March 10th is the final, March 10th to March 14th. That is the Ranji Trophy final. Vidarbha, the last, if you may say, the 4 wickets have fallen very cheaply, and that is why Madhya Pradesh Chandrakant Pandit, they'll be ruining it as a missed opportunity. But it's a bittersweet feeling for Chandrakant Pandit because even he was coaching Vidarbha about in their Ranji Trophy title quest, and now he's coaching Madhya Pradesh. They have lost at this point. So Mumbai versus Vidarbha, that is going to be the final. Can Vidarbha maintain their 100% winning record in the finals? Or will Mumbai make it number 42 in the Ranji Trophy? That remains to be seen now. So 10th March, that is the final. Now, as far as one more news is concerned, it is on Shabaz Nadim. And Shabaz Nadim, you remember the left arm orthodox spinner from Ranchi, he has called it quits. He's decided to retire from international cricket and he's going to focus on franchisee domestic cricket at this point. So it's been a rather underwhelming, you may say. Domestically, he was one of the best left arm bowlers that was there, left arm orthodox bowlers. But unfortunately, in the international circuit, with Jadeja around, with Akshar around, he didn't stand a chance of featuring so much. Yes, he did feature in one test match against South Africa. He's played two, but then he had a greater impact in the match that he played against South Africa in Ranchi. But at this point in time, yes, he did play in the first test against England that was there. So Ranchi, it promised something more. I mean, that first test match that he played against South Africa. But apart from that, far too few opportunities in the era of Jaddu and Aksar. How could he fit in? So that is why Shabaz Nadim is going to focus now on a franchisee T20 career at this point. So we wish him well at this point. And so that is the reason you would wonder what could have been in an era where there were so many spinners of that variety. Shabaz Nadim unfortunately couldn't make it. So he's announced his retirement at this point. That is the other big update that we are giving you. But as far as other news is concerned, we are now going to have the press conference at 11:30 a.m. India are going to have a press conference at 11:30 a.m. Let's see who comes for that and let's see what do they say about this test match. Crucial WTC points are at stake here. Now with the World Test Championship now, no game is a dead rubber. With Australia, New Zealand and India, they are very much caught up in the top three tussle at this point in time. If Australia beat New Zealand, India beat England, then 1 and 2 is most likely going to be India and Australia at this point. But if India lose on a pitch which is designed to kind of be like Yorkshire-like, maybe New Zealand can claw back in. So very, very interesting situation that we're developing in the World Test Championship also at this point. So the PC will be at 11:30 a.m. I'll be bringing you live updates as to who said what in the PC at this point. Then if you have to look at it, there is a lot of other interesting updates coming from Pakistan where apparently the military is going to have a hand in Pakistan's cricket training. I'll be doing a special video on that, so do check that out as well. And if you want to look at the world of other sports, I mean, Devendra Jhajaria has retired and he's now going to be the PCI president at this point. The stage is now set. Devendra Jhajaria, who did anyway, he's a triple Olympic medalist if you look at it. So he has retired. He's going to be the PCI president at this point in time. So it's a big, big thing indeed for Devendra Jhajaria. So looking at it, other sports, yes, on 5th of March, there was history created when the India table tennis team, both men and women, qualified for the Olympics for the very first time. And as you had mentioned, team qualification is very, very important for the Olympics because 2 singles quota spots will be available also. So this is the current situation that we have got from the world of other sports when it comes to India. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. Lots of videos coming your way. Stay tuned and don't forget to download the Sports Talk mobile app also for all the information you need in English and Hindi. Bye-bye.